All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Against the Storm. We are here in Pilatown, which is a little bit more than halfway to our reputation goal. And our Queen's Impatience is at a reasonable pace. So we're going to continue playing here. Hey, Pila, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. So let me catch up with where we are exactly. So we have, let's see, we have a scribe, theoretically producing scrolls out of pigment. I'm not sure where the pigment's coming from at the moment. We have the ability, theoretically, to produce ale here, as well as tools. And at the moment, we're just working on scrolls and going to turn those into, looks like, education. Education's going to be good for our beavers. Nobody else needs education in terms of services. The lizards need religion and brawling. The humans need religion and leisure. So if we could produce some incense, we could get some religion going for both the lizards and the humans, and that would help improve their resolve, possibly up to the point where they start generating reputation for us. What else we got going on? We've got 30 people. Wow, I forgot we had quite that many. We've got 30 people. Looks like we've got housing for 24 plus 6, exactly 30 people here, it looks like. Let's see. Let's rotate that. What else do we have going on? We've got a stonecutter's camp with no stones. So I guess the best thing to do here is to take these folks out. If we hold the B key, we can see our other resources. We've got roots over here and down here. We've got a berry patch up here that this guy's working on. This is going to be run out pretty soon. It's got 6 charges left. What is this? A harvester's camp? All right, there's nothing in there. So we've got a farm going. We've got a woodcutter here. What is this building? A cookhouse. Making pigment into scrolls out of the berries. Okay, that's good. Skewers, we have... Looks like we do have a little bit of jerky, but we're not producing that, I don't think, unless maybe the kiln is producing jerky? Yeah, the kiln could be if we had insects or meat, but at the moment it's not. It is producing coal. So probably over here at the cookhouse, we're almost out of... Yeah, we probably don't want to use the jerky to produce skewers. I don't think. In terms of biscuits, I don't think we have any flour. Do we have any flour? What is this producing? This is producing vegetables, and this is producing grain. So where are we turning the grain into flour? I'm not sure. I don't think we have a building for that yet. Let's take a quick look. Where's our grain? We have 55 grain and no flour. So we could really use a building to turn the grain into flour and enable the production of biscuits at the cookhouse. I guess we could do that with berries, although we are going to run out of those soon. So one thing we should be looking to create is some way to produce flour. We've got roots and herbs here. We need to put some folks in here for sure. Guess we'll throw a couple humans in. They can start gathering roots. And I guess that brings us up to speed. Hey, Ken Armstrong, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. So, it looks like we also need to get into a third glade here, and we need to produce a pack of building materials. We can also choose a couple new orders here. Let's look at those. So, packs of trade goods. Religion, I think we're already working on, right? No, we don't have incense. We have education, but we don't have religion. And then 8 humans with 6 need for clothing. We have the humans. We don't have a good way to create clothing. Although one thing I wanted to build here was a trader. We might be able to trade for clothing. And since we only need 6, that might be an interesting choice to make. So let's look at the rewards here. We don't really need more people. Egg production and tools are okay. This is a ways off. I don't see a good way for us to produce pigment anytime soon. In terms of trade goods, we could get amber, fabric, and bricks. All of these produce 1 reputation as well. What are you guys' thoughts, Pila and Ken, thinking about this choice? Which one of these do you think we should pick? To me, we have the temple, so if there's a way to produce incense, this could be theoretically possible. The reward is more grain production plus a flat delivery of coal and herbs. We could maybe do this one if we can get the trader up to buy some clothes, but the reward's not that great for us. I'm kind of leaning towards either religion or trading goods. I'm not sure if we have a way to make trade goods. Let's look into that. Let's go to recipes here and go to trade goods. So if we use our lumber mill, we can turn, let's see, we can turn pigment, oil, which we have a flat amount of, any flour we produce, pottery barrels, or water skins. So we could theoretically produce some trade goods here. Pila says you could pick religion. Okay, so for religion we need incense, which is, I think it's this one, crafting resources. Yeah, at the moment I don't think we have a way to produce incense. So we could trade for it. Let's see, how would I make incense? I think that's out of industry. That can produce packs of crops, provisions, or building materials. Rain collector we haven't experimented with. The lumber mill can produce trade goods. The kiln or the scribe. Yeah, right now we don't have a way to make incense, but we are going to get a new blueprint. There's a possibility that when we hit this value, we get... we're at 6.9, so when we hit 7... we'll get another blueprint. We might be able to make... maybe we'll hold off on picking the order until we hit that number 7 there. Because if we just dig into one more glade here, we should be fine. Let's see, we've got 6 builders free are all beavers, so maybe we get a second... maybe we get a second wood camp going. So things we need include a wood camp, we need a second wood camp, we need a way to make flour, and we need to get a trader up. So those are the things I want to build. Do we have a way to make flour? It doesn't look like it. We don't have a way to make flour out of our grain. So I think we'll hold off on this until we get our next blueprint. I think the easiest way to level up and get another blueprint is to get into another glade here. So if we take a look at the layout, we've got space up here to build. We've got space to build, so it's sort of, we can go wherever we want. I think we need to get into a dangerous glade, so it's probably going to be either this one or this one, and since we're already cutting over here, I think we will go ahead and break in here and see what we find. So let's go ahead and adjust this to get ourselves in there nice and quickly. So if we dig out those, that should pop open this glade. It is a dangerous glade. And then, do we want another woodcutter? Where would we put it? We could start thinning out the trees over here. So let's go ahead and get another woodcutter's camp over here. And then let's get a trader's post up. I think that's under city buildings, yeah. Trading post. Let's throw that down over here. And let's get that going. All right. Let's go up to 3x speed. These guys should cut into here for us, and we should get these 2 buildings up really quick. All right, let's populate this with beavers.
Oh, we know. Yeah. Yeah.
And let's just start thinning out these trees, giving ourselves some more space over here. As for the trading post, we haven't really... oh, Zorg just arrived. Okay, so once you build a trading post, traders will visit you periodically. You can barter with them by selecting their goods and offering some of your resources in return. The bar beneath the selected goods will show you if the trader's happy with your proposal, and once the bar turns green, you can press the trade button to confirm the transaction. When there's no trader in town, you can select the trading post to find out when the next one arrives. Traders will not come during the storm. Traders can also be attacked and robbed. To do so, use the sword icon in the trading panel. But beware, this action will have severe consequences. Yeah, we'll probably hold off on that for now. So let's see what Zorg has brought for us to buy. He's the quartermaster of the First Dawn Company, and I've got everything you need. And if I don't have it, you don't need it. So he's going to be here for a minute 19. Let's see, he's got amber, he's got grain. We don't need that. Vegetables. Porridge, that's a luxury food, so we could temporarily boost our... I think humans eat porridge. He's got planks, pipes, and roots. Wine. No incense, unfortunately. Eggs and flour. Berries, tools, fabric, and ale. So of these things, I probably want a couple more tools because they're useful for Glade events. And we don't have a way to make flour right now, but we do have a way to make biscuits out of flour if we had some. So I could buy some flour. Let's just buy all of his flour. And how many tools do we want? We've got 5, maybe 5 more. So that's going to cost 24 amber worth of goods. And we have this stuff to offer on trade. We do have packs of trade goods. We need 10 of them for delivery here. We also need packs of building materials. So I can sell him 12. Let's see, let's get that back here. All the flour and 5 tools. We can sell him 12 packs of trade goods here. That's going to be worth 18 amber. That's actually really nice. What else can we offer? We do have amber to just straight up buy stuff. What else do we have? We need berries. We don't need a lot of resin here. That's worth 14.14 amber per. I think we probably hold on to our clay. We need our pigment. We're generating quite a bit of coal, I believe, for... Although I don't see it on here. We could offer some sea marrow, some resin, maybe a few planks. Because we got... Lord knows we have enough wood. Let's try... maybe 11 planks here. We need a little bit more. Let's go ahead and offer maybe 25. Oh, maybe not quite that many. I guess we hit auto. 14 should do it. Okay, so we're a little over here. We can take back 1 plank. No, we can't. Okay, so here's our trade. We're going to get 50 flour and 5 tools for 12 packs of trade goods, 11 planks, and 14 sea marrow. Oh, he also has these things down here that we could just straight up buy. So beneficial agreement, traders will arrive 15% quicker. Farmer's pack, any farmer can carry 5 additional items. Or herb garden, use nearby farm fields to produce roots and herbs. That's a blueprint. We don't want any of those. And those are not trading items. You have to directly purchase them with amber. So I think we'll go with this trade here. And with that, we can get our kiln? No, our cookhouse, I think. Yeah, our cookhouse can start producing biscuits now. I think that's fine. We'll allow for berries and herbs here. And let's see, who wants to eat biscuits? Humans want to eat biscuits. There's 9 of them. Beavers want to eat biscuits. There's 17 of them. And lizards don't care about biscuits, although they like pie. So 17 plus 9, I don't know. That's what, 26? So we can set our limit here at 30. One other thing I've learned, this particular building, you can set the limit here, which overrides the global limit, or you can go into recipes and food and set a global production limit on biscuits. So if I set this to 30, like so, and then we come back here to the cookhouse, you'll see the limit here reflects that as well. Only up to 30 biscuits, and that's currently locked into the global override limit. We could unlimit it here by changing this value if we wanted. Looks like I've limited myself to 50 pigment as well. All right, so we've got some biscuits on order now, and we've got 10 tools in case we need them. In terms of our resources, we also have... Oh, these guys are already working on this. Okay, they've already provided whatever it is, and they're collecting the herbs. We have 1 root down here we're not using. And then there's the large root patches over here that we can't do anything with because we don't have the advanced foragers camp, which is unfortunate. Another overview we can do is we can hold the Alt key to see where people are. Looks like we want mostly lizards in the cookhouse, but we only have 4, and we've got 3 of them down here in the kiln. They should be producing coal? Yeah. Now, why are they idle? Do we not have enough logs right now? No, we have 146 logs. Why is he idling? Oh, we have a limit set up. Let's just not limit that at all. Let's let them... I think we've reached the point where we have enough wood. Let's let them produce as much coal as they can. And then as for jerky, yeah, we're out of the materials we need. Bricks would be good here as well. Do we have a makeshift post producing bricks? It doesn't look like it. How did we produce the bricks we need? All right, let's let them produce bricks up to a limit. We have clay and stone. Let's go ahead and set a limit on the amount of bricks we have. Let's see. Oh, we do have a crude workstation. Where's the crude workstation? Kiln, stonecutter's camp. Cookhouse, crude workstation. That's this. So let's turn bricks off. There. Because we can make them, because it costs 6 clay to make here. And here in the kiln, we can make them for 4. All right, so we are also going to set the limit here. Let's reset that. That's turned off. Oh, we could actually have done it from here. We could actually enable them here and here. Okay, interesting. Let's set a limit of, let's say, 10 bricks. Oh, no, let's not do it that way. Let's set the global production limit to 10. Okay, there we go. Now, the next thing we need to think about for this is our pack of building materials. So how do we produce a pack of building materials? Where's our trade goods? Pack of building materials. We can make those out of planks, fabric, or bricks. 6 fabric, or 6 bricks, or 10 planks. Maybe we should set this up to... How much clay do we have? 57? Yeah, that's going to let us make a lot. We'll set this up to 12 instead, since it takes 6, and we'll build the thing that lets us make the packs. So let's go back into bricks. Let's set this to 12. And then for pack of building materials, we need a makeshift post. So let's build one of those. Let's set that to do bricks. And then let's set the... What do we need? We need 10? Pack of building materials. Let's set the global limit to 10. And let's build this makeshift post to make packs out of bricks. All right, so this is a 2x2 building. I guess we'll just stick it somewhere that makes sense. Let's see, where do we have room for this? I guess over here? Yeah, like this. So we'll get that going. Okay. I think it's time to resume full speed ahead. All the decisions are made. I'm going to take a drink of my tea here. All right, the makeshift post is done. Let's get those packs going. No provisions, only building materials, and we're going to stick 2 people in here. I guess a couple beavers can do the job. And now we're down to only 1 builder, so everybody's employed, which is good. Clearance is almost up. We're heading into storm. What just happened? I heard a noise. I don't know what the noise was. Recipes, orders, newcomers, trade routes we don't have yet. Okay, so we've made it into storm. One thing I could do with this Stone, clay, and sea marrow. I could recover. I could just destroy it, which would get me back 10 wood and 3 parts. I think I will. We don't have any reason to have it right now. Have it built. And what was this? The Harvester's Camp. That's another one. Another one we can't... oh, this is what we got. We got the blueprint. The Harvester's Camp. So there's another... Yeah, we've got roots and berries, and that's it. This is... So we definitely need to be getting into another glade, which we are working on. So for now, I'll destroy this as well and get the parts back. And let's choose a blueprint. Okay, so we've got Carpenter, Human House, and Tavern. Still no way to produce... still no way to produce flour from our grain, so we're gonna have to continue relying on our trader. This guy can produce planks, tools, and pack of luxury goods. Now, what's interesting here is if you hover over this, the current best that it says right there. So it shows that we could produce planks, but it would be less efficient with this building than with our lumber mill. We could produce tools, and it would be more efficient, I think, than some other building we already have. We could produce this from wood and copper bars or crystallized dew, which we don't have. And obviously, luxury goods we could make out of a lot of different things. I guess we've got some ale, but yeah, this building's basically useless to us. So we either go for the human house, and we do have 9 humans, so this would help their resolve. But they're not that close to being happy. The lizard house would be great. We could keep them happy and keep generating passive resolve out of them. Even the beaver house would be better because there's 17 of them, and they're closer to being happy. The other thing we could do is the tavern. So we do have some ale. I don't think we have any wine, so we could get leisure going and get the Gleeman's Tail passive. +3 to global resolve. If we do find a way to produce flour, we can make... Or no, we can make ale directly from the grain, I think. Hang on, let me double check. Let's see. Does it count as food, ale, building materials, consumable items? Yeah, okay. So the scribe can produce ale, but we don't have barrels, water skins, or pottery, unfortunately. We can produce pottery out of clay and wood at the bakery if we build it, which may have more efficient way to produce biscuits as well. So all right, theoretically I think our best bet here is either the human house to just improve the morale of our humans, or the tavern. What do you guys think? Pila and Ken plus whoever else is in there. I will listen to you guys about this one. We can go for the human house or the tavern. What are your thoughts? This could prove good in the long run if we get like a reliable way to produce. If we find more clay and get a way to produce pottery reliably, then we can definitely get ale going. We can't make wine yet, but we could get ale going, get the +3 global resolve, and get some leisure for, let's see, the humans, I think, want leisure. Yeah, the humans want leisure. The beavers do not. No, the beavers benefit from leisure as well. But the lizards only want religion and brawling. So we could get our resolve up for our humans and beavers with the tavern pretty reliably if we find a way to make, to get some clay. Or we could build the human house. So Pila says tavern and Ken agrees. All right, tavern it is. There we go. With that, we're going to go back to full speed ahead. We're going to try to break into this dangerous glade here. We're almost there. Now, somebody somewhere should be producing packs of building materials. Is that right? Yeah. These guys are going to get ingredients. All right, so they're working. Oh, this was supposed to swap over to bricks, not planks. We don't want to use planks. Come over here and watch these guys cut down during the storm. Yeah, chop that tree. Okay, small herbalist camp has no deposits nearby. That was the one who could do berries, right? Yeah, we have nothing left except roots. Zero resources at all except roots. So I think we'll, for now, we'll take these guys out and we'll destroy the building to recover the ingredients, and we'll see what we crack into over here. We do get a little bit of resin, plant fiber, and eggs from the trees as well. Okay, what happened? We hit a new year. We hit Drizzle 5, which gave us a new cornerstone available from the Queen. All right, we've got clay delivery line. Ooh, that would let us guarantee pottery. That's probably really good for us. 3 clay per minute. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's something. Or Zorg's secret ingredient. A mysterious ingredient discovered by the famous chef and businessman Zorg. That's our trader. Gain 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced. All right, we're not making pickled goods right now. And this is going to help us produce reliable pottery for our ale. So I think we go with clay delivery line here. All right, let's go ahead and get... Yeah, we're done here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our recipes. Oh, one other thing to note, because it's drizzle here, scavenging season is active. Goods from Glade events solved during the drizzle by 25%. Increase the chance of bringing back... I can speak and read. I'm a human being with... I'm literate. Increase the chance of bringing back twice the goods from Glade events solved during the drizzle by 25%. Okay, so we're going to crack this glade open. If we solve it during the drizzle, we get a decent chance of bringing back double rewards. We also have lightweight wood. Woodcutters carry 10 more goods in drizzle season, so they're more effective. Okay, what is this? Faint flame. Resources you sacrifice in the ancient hearth burn 40% quicker during storm. Okay. That reminds me, did we upgrade this? We have not. So if we put up 4 decorations, this goes to level 1, and we get +2 global resolve. So let's take this moment here to... This is almost done, 8 of 10. Let's build some... What does it want? It wants decorations. All right, so let's throw down 4 benches somewhere. I guess somewhere like here is fine. I guess the road is gonna go there. Let's put 2 there. Let's get our path built. Where can we squeeze in 2 more decorations? 2 benches. Over here? Yeah, this looks good. Or maybe some barrels back here. Okay. I think we're good there. All right, let's continue. Okay, so we cracked open the dangerous glade. Let's see what we have. We have moss broccoli, a small patch of vegetables. We've got a clay deposit. Excellent. Oh, that was the other thing I need to do. I need to get my pottery up and running. We've got drizzle wing nest, large. So large eggs. We've got 15 units of fertile soil. We've got a large abandoned cache and a stone-toothed termite burrow. That's going to be the dangerous event. Let's check this out. So stone-toothed termite burrow. An aggressive parasitic species able to eat and digest even the hardest materials. Okay, so we have 2 choices here. We can burn them down or tame them. Tame them is an empathy choice. Your choice here can influence certain perks or orders. Interesting, okay. If we tame them, we get a termite nest, which provides harmony. Gives insects every minute, counts as 4 decorations of the harmony type. Insects every minute could be nice. If we tear it down, we get a basket of eggs, a chest of ancient tablets, and 40 meat. That's going to cost some of our oil or some of our coal. And while we're working, harvesting and planting are 50% slower. So let's see. The working effect, if we tame it, is the stone-toothed swarm. Agitated termites can be a real nuisance. -5 to global resolve. Active only when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. So I could see either of these being good. Insects per minute is nice over time, although we are close. Well, we're not that close to the end. Or we get an infusion of items here, including ancient tablets, meat, and eggs. I'll leave this one up to you guys. I could see us either taming or burning down. What do you think? Let me check in with my chat here. Pila and Ken Armstrong, and whoever number 3 is who might be watching. What do you guys think? Burn down the termite nest or tame it? A little bit of a drink here. Ken wants to tame the termites. Pila does as well. All right, so we're going to tame these guys. What do I want to spend here? Tools are very hard to come by, but then so are parts. 3 parts or 4 tools. You know, we're not going to be going into too many more buildings or glades. I guess we'll just go with 3 parts here. So we'll take a hit to our resolve. Nobody should be too bad while we're doing this. And who do we want to assign? Let's send a couple beavers over here. Let's get them started on that. Okay, we also want to solve this large abandoned cache during drizzle, if possible, to get more rewards from it. So we've got an abandoned cache of goods. This could be a lost shipment or something much more valuable. We could send to the capital for 1 Queen's Grace and 30 Amber. I think that's the way we want to go. Anytime we have the opportunity to get Queen's Grace, we got to do that. So this now I'm glad I didn't spend those tools. Let's send a couple humans over here to take care of this and have them investigate that. And then let's see. We want to get the clay up and running. This requires a large camp that we don't have. And then with this we can get more vegetables with the foragers camp. So soon enough, we're going to want to get the clay and the vegetables going. Let's go ahead and mark off a little bit more space here to get that going. Do we want to build a path over to the clay? I feel like maybe we do. But yeah, it's not the most important thing. Let's see. Let's move this a little bit. Like so. And then I'm gonna want some kind of road for these guys. Let's see. I guess we'll come up here and then... Well, no, I'd rather have something a little bit closer to home. That's the cookhouse. I can't move that. What is this? Makeshift post? This we can move a little bit. Let's move this over one. And let's go ahead and get our path going here. We'll send this over towards... We'll go as far as we can here. That's actually really further than I thought it could go. Okay, so that's up to there. We can have the broccoli harvester there. And then we'll have our clay. Our clay's all the way over here. All right, so we got a lot of people working on stuff right now. We got the termite mound taming. We got this being sent back to the capital, to the Citadel. That's probably enough to be going on with right now. The one thing I do need to set up is pottery. Crafting resources. Yeah, okay. So, the bakery should be... We have to build a bakery in order to get this up and running. All right. Where are we going to put the bakery? Let's see. I guess back behind... Yeah, this area seems like a good place to put it. All right, let's build that there. And now, who do we want making biscuits? Because we don't want to make pie. We do want pottery. Basically, as much as we can afford. We can use wood. That's fine. And then biscuits. Let me go into recipes here. Food. Biscuits. It looks like they're identical. The recipes are identical. 8 and 3 makes 10. So we won't have the bakery do that. We'll just have the bakery focus on pottery while the cookhouse focuses on biscuits. Or I guess it's fine to leave both of them there because whoever has time and energy to make biscuits can make it. All right, so we're moving at 3x speed as we work on these. Oh, the other thing that's happened is we've completed one of our orders here. Let's deliver that. We're going to get 10 amber, 10 tools, and 30 insects. And we should probably pick these now. We came back here. What were we doing? Yeah, right. We had to choose between... We still have no way to make incense. I'm not sure about trade goods. We can't make clothing. We could trade for clothing, possibly. Who's the next trader that's coming? Where's my trading station? That's this, right? So... He's going to have metal, fuel, old Farluff is coming. He's going to have metal, fuel, tools, building materials, and blueprints and perks for sale. So he's not going to have any clothing. Metal, fuel, tools, and building material. All right, so he's not going to let us buy he's not going to let us buy clothing. What about trade goods? Do I have a way to make trade goods? Let me check my recipes here. Trade goods. This we could do with the lumber mill. We could turn pigment oil. Okay, we could build some. All right, we probably need to get that built. All right, so probably it makes the most sense to pick that, I guess. I don't see a way. Oh no, wait, we have religion, don't we? Didn't I build scrolls to make religion? Oh no, that's incense. I built scrolls to make education. Yeah, I have no way to produce incense. So, yeah, I guess the best thing we can do here is the trade goods. This one. All right, let's pick this one. All right, next up, we can do leisure, which I think we can do as long as we produce the tavern that we have the access for. We have ale, right? We're producing ale, or did we buy a bunch of ale? Do we have ale? No, we have grain, though. Do I have a way to make ale? No, jerky, skewers, biscuits, and pie. Oh, I can make ale at the scribe. Once we get our pottery going. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have ale. Then I'm just gonna need the tavern built. Okay, so we could theoretically produce leisure here. Yeah, that could happen. That would improve our ale production and give us straight up pottery and roots. So this is probably a good one. We could do building materials, again at the makeshift post, as well as packs of crops at the makeshift post. That would give us 2 to pride production, wildfire essence, and tools. That's not bad. We could do that one. Or focus on farming, deliver 20 packs of crops, 24 fields. That one I don't think we could do, and we don't really want it. So yeah, we'll go for leisure here. Okay, what just happened? Why did this stop? Did we just... What was the auto pause for? I'm not sure. Oh well, let's keep going. These are going to give us some nice rewards, and then we'll have the people free to work on other things. We do have one builder, but he should be working on that. Oh, newcomers are waiting. Okay. We don't have planks and we don't have fabric. So let me check that. Planks and fabric. That's... Oh, we definitely want to... Do we want to build a lumber mill? Yikes. Oh, we have no way to produce... Oh, we do have a way to produce fabric. We don't have the materials for it. So we can't build that until we get some planks and fabric going, which is a dicey proposition at the moment. We could build the lumber mill to make more efficient planks. We probably want to, actually. Let's get a lumber mill going. Let's see. I guess we can place that down there. And let's check out our newcomers. Pipes and copper or trade goods? Let's see. 2 more beavers and 4 lizards. Or a human, 2 lizards. I think we want the amber to be able to trade with here. Let's get this. All right, what are you complaining about? They're idle because they don't have what they need. Yeah. All right, let's send him out into the world. Oh, we just got the, yeah, we just got the encampment level 1 there. What is this? Cookhouse? All right, let's send somebody out here. Let's get another beaver free, I guess. Bakery, yeah. Bakery, let's see. We need the pottery for sure. Let's get a couple lizards in here working on pottery ASAP. Okay, so this is done. We get 5 insects per minute here. We've got a new blueprint available. They're working on this. We're getting the rewards. Okay, so we've got a new blueprint to choose. We're getting close to the end of this run. Let's see what we have here. So we have the cellar, which can produce wine, pickled goods, and jerky. The brewery, which can produce ale, pickled goods, and a pack of crop. Or the rain mill, which can produce flour. We definitely need the rain mill. That can produce flour. Okay. And the newcomers are actually useful here. All right, so we now need to get the vegetables up and running. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we need to fulfill leisure. This is done. Let's deliver this. That's going to improve our ale production and get us some wine and training gear. We need to continue producing trade goods. We're almost done with this. Trade goods has no production limit, so that's fine, but we're out of materials here. We're going to have to allow this as well. That's still not going to be enough to get us... Well, that should be... Yeah, that should be enough for 20 packs. That's good. All right, let's get that going. We're very close to the end here. So basically, at this point, I need to focus on leisure and the trade goods, and then we'll win. Right? So I got to get my tavern up. That means I got to get my tavern up. We've got space back here. Let me move this out of the way. Let's move this like there. And let's build our tavern and get some leisure going. What's that? Industry? Food? City buildings. Tavern. All right, let's get the tavern going right next to the temple. That's the best place for the tavern. You go to services, and then as soon as you get done with services, you go out for a drink. Let's get that built. What does that need? That needs planks, bricks, and fabric. Let's set the priority for this. So we get some planks built. What is this? This is the lumber mill. All right, you guys make planks, and the other guy doesn't. Let's get some beavers in here to make planks. Let's go to recipes, and let's disable the crude workstation from making planks. These guys can use insects now. We have a steady supply of those. We still need to, we would theoretically need to build our rain mill, but at this point, I don't think we need to do anything else. I think we just speed through the rest of the year, get our leisure going. Oh, hold on. I need some humans. Where do I have humans? Crude workstation? You can swap out for a lizard. Where do I have some humans? The scribe? No, that's, where do I have more humans? The small foragers camp? I guess they're good there. Where else do I have humans? Small farm, large abandoned cache. All right, these we can trade for a lizard and a beaver. And then we can come over here to the tavern, dump our humans in, get some leisure going. All right, there we go. We're almost done with this run. And I feel pretty confident I've learned enough about the game now that we can up the difficulty on our next settlement. So we'll see what that does for us, and we'll experiment with some other things, right? I think here we're almost done with leisure already. Everybody's so happy from the leisure and the other things that they're generating passive reputation over time as well, which is fantastic. Although when we go into storm, that'll stop. All right, there's leisure to deliver. And we're like so close here. Last blueprint. Let's see. Lizard house, beaver house, or human house? I don't know. Does it really matter? Let's just pick lizard house. That's fine. So we're into storm. We do have new orders here. Not that it really matters. We don't have this paved roads, I guess we could do. And then dangerous glades, forbidden glades in time, glade. It's all glades. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let's build 30 paved roads. Do we have enough stone for it? I don't know. That should pretty much do the trick right there. Unless our passives last long. Okay, our passive lasted long enough. They were about to go down, but they generated just enough for us to win. Pila Chu says, you are pronouncing leisure in the British way. Oh, you mean as opposed to leisure? Yeah, my mother is British, so I've got a few holdouts from growing up under her. So, the village's position has been secured. You can now choose to leave or continue to play on this map, but any additional deeds won't be completed, and you will not earn any more experience points or Citadel resources. All right, so we got 30 experience points towards level 4. We picked up 17 food and a seal fragment. We also completed some deeds here. First real expedition. Taking action. Win a game after completing 5 glade events. The Patient Queen. Don't let the Queen's impatience grow above 6 in a single game. Patient Queen 2. Don't let the Queen's impatience grow above 4 in a single game. No deaths. Win a game with 0 villagers dying. Win a game near the Royal Outpost modifier. Win a game without completing any camp events. Not sure what that one means. And win a game in 5 years or less. Homesick 1. Okay, so I mean, all that's great. Let's go back to the world map. All right. So, we spent 5 years here. There's 27 years left before the next Blight Storm. So we have 27 years to get here. And if an average settlement takes 5 or 6 years to complete, that means we can do 4, maybe 5 more to try and get here before the next Blight Storm. So we're like the early ones, the easy seals, we can get that pretty easily. But later we're gonna have trouble if we can't like cut this down to 4 years, or maybe 3 years to complete a settlement. We might have trouble later on in the game. Although we'll get more benefits as well as we start unlocking stuff. Let's go. We've got 25 food. Let's go to the Smoldering Cittery. And let's check out what we get for our deeds. All right, so for these ones, we get experience points. Puts us at 180, so one more should get us to level 4. So if we're hitting level 4 here, we get new Citadel upgrades, the Guild House blueprint, the Clan Hall, the Distillery, a cornerstone called Filling Dish. Porridge production increases by +1 for every 150 units of drizzle water produced. Yeah, we haven't really worked with rain generation, or capturing, I guess. Rebellious Spirit. The people are feeling oddly rebellious. Gain +1 global resolve for every 2 impatience points. And every time a villager dies, impatience is increased by an additional 0.2 points. Safe Haven. Hostilities reduced by 40 for every hearth upgraded to neighborhood level 2 or higher. Okay. Some more experience here. And then it looks like this has a new aesthetic reward of signboard. And this has a new cornerstone, Fiery Wrath. Resources you sacrifice in the ancient hearth burn 5% longer for every impatience point you have. Okay. So with that, let's go over to upgrades. We've got 25 to spend here. And we've unlocked these things. So we can get any of these, basically. Oh, this one requires something we don't have. 3 machinery. So we could get one of these. Unforeseen riches. Permanent +1 boost to the global chance of producing double yields. New embarkation bonus of vegetables and meat. Over here we have Queen's Patience base stat, -2% of the speed at which the Queen's Impatience grows. Additional blueprint choice. You have one additional option to choose from when choosing blueprints as a reputation reward. That one seems really nice. To be more likely to get the one you want. Production speed increase. You get a permanent +2% boost to global production speed. Hearth upgrade, neighborhood. Fundamental upgrade. You can upgrade your hearths to the neighborhood level. That one seems good. That one and the reputation pool both seem great. Or quicker trader arrival base stat. You gain a permanent +3% bonus to trader arrival speed, or a fundamental upgrade of trade routes. Allows you to establish trade routes with other nearby settlements. That one seems good as well. Other ones down here we looked at before. This is consumption control, cornerstone pool increase. Additional option to choose from is also nice. Embarkation bonus newcomers. We can have more people at the start. So lots of options here. And this one down here is stone or clay embarkation. So we could get 2 of the 12s or 1 of the 24s. What do you guys think? Realistically, if I was going to get 2 12s, I'd get the newcomer embarkation and the cornerstone pool increase. That's an additional option when choosing cornerstones. That's nice. Or we could get... Not that one. The blueprint choice. We could get... Hearth upgrade. I'm not as anxious to get that one. Or trade routes. Trade routes would be a new mechanic. We only really got started experimenting with the trader last time. This one could be interesting. Any thoughts, Pila and Ken? Additional reputation, trade routes, or these two. Additional cornerstone choice and newcomers. You're not sure? Yeah, fair enough. It's a tough choice, right? I really like this one and this one. And I also like both of these. I feel like maybe the blueprint is the best way to go for now, just because I'm more likely to get what I need to build, like, to get a production chain going from raw ingredient to crafting ingredient to, like, luxury good or whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick this one if you guys don't have a... Oh, I actually can't get there because I haven't done this one yet. Okay, so you have to go up from the bottom, it looks like. I can't get this one until I get this one. So I'd have to work towards this, basically. I do want this. So yeah, I guess I'll go with this, which means we're getting consumption control, a fundamental upgrade that enables advanced controls for what is being consumed in your settlement by whom. All right, so like we can stop people from eating things that they shouldn't be eating, basically. You should probably pick whichever's more attractive to you, gives one in benefits. Yeah, I want this one, I think. But we got to work towards it. So, all right, we're gonna unlock this, and then next time we'll get the additional blueprint choice. All right. Back out to the world map we go to start our next settlement. So we do have right here the abandoned settlement. Another viceroy tried to settle this area, but unfortunately failed. You start with a small destroyed settlement in your initial glade. Okay. And we probably want to head up towards this point of interest, so our path will be heading kind of like along here. So like maybe we go here to the Cursed Royal Woodlands, and then up here, and then over towards the seal. Let's see. What is this about? Let's take a look. So, the forest has reshaped itself. It's impossible to recognize the danger of the glades, which are now all of even size. Ooh, Cursed Battlefield. That means the first glade we get early could be a dangerous glade. The trees here have wood with some insects, plant fiber, and roots in them. Natural resources include clay, plant fiber, mushrooms, insects, vegetables, herbs, grain, sea marrow, and copper ore. So no stone. That could be troubling. Let's see. Cursed Royal Woodlands. A cursed area of the Royal Woodlands that's haunted by the lost souls of warriors fallen in the Great Civil War. The storm here is especially dangerous, and the forest more hostile than anywhere else. The Queen will handsomely reward any viceroy brave enough to settle this part of the world. So, let's see. I'm going to play on Pioneer here. That gets us 41 food and 2 seals, as opposed to if we go somewhere easier like the marshlands. No, it's the same. What are the conditions here? So we're still near the abandoned thing. This has gathering speed 10% increased. Giant resource nodes can be found in Forbidden Glades. This has stone but no clay, coal meat. And back to the Cursed Royal Woodlands. Severity taxing. So there's 3 problems during the storm instead of 2. Restless spirits can be found in the forest. I don't know. Should we do something more interesting? What do you think? Should we try a much more challenging settlement here in the Cursed Royal Woodlands? Or should we take a little bit of safety here and go to the what is this? Go to the marshlands instead. What do you guys think? I'm curious. I'm definitely going to be playing on Pioneer. So Cursed Royal Woodlands or marshlands? Go for the challenge, says Ken. All right. We're on board, and we're going to go to our new city here named Armstrong. Challenge is cool, but don't rage quit this game too. Oh, thank you very much, Pila. All right, so we're bumping up the difficulty from Settler to Pioneer, and we're going to a more taxing area. So during the storm, we're going to have 3 negative effects instead of 2. It's impossible to tell what size glades are. We're going to start with a failed settlement, and there's going to be some restless spirits. This apparently is a good thing. We're going to have roots, and we're going to have wood. So we definitely want the eggs. And I mean, realistically, we're going to take everything because we have the points and nothing else to spend them on. That's one thing I should think about is like adjusting the embarkation bonuses, because we got the one that gives us the extra point and we have nothing to spend it on. So next, when we finish this citadel, this settlement, assuming we succeed, we should look into getting a few more embarkation options here. All right, so here we go. Armstrong on difficulty Pioneer. What do we want here? We can start with 2 newcomers, 7 beavers, some barrels, some biscuits, and some insects on top of our base goods. Or 4 beavers and 2... No. We definitely want this caravan, because we want to start chopping wood ASAP, and we don't have a good use for these guys until later. And 2 more newcomers gives us a nice starting population. All right, so here we go. Let's go to Armstrong. You've seen enough rage in Zelda and Sonic. Well, don't watch my... Do not watch my my Armored Core 6 playthrough, because there's some real rage in that one. All right, let's see what our forest mysteries are. So during the drizzle, we have gift from the woods. There seems to be ideal conditions in which to create amber. Gain 5 amber every drizzle season, plus an additional 5 amber for each hostility level reached. Okay, that's good for trading. You can use that to purchase stuff. We also have important matters. Impatience grows 70% slower during drizzle season. The queen seems to be preoccupied with more pressing matters. Okay, so drizzle season's great for us. We get 5 amber every year. And if the hostility's up there, we get 5 more. So if things are going poorly, at least we get more amber to spend on the trader. So we should definitely focus on getting a trader up ASAP. Probably most likely for stone that we need. However, during the storm, we have a lot of problems. So first off, -4 to global resolve. We're aware of that from the looming darkness. We have unearthly element. The Firekeeper's power weakens in the face of an otherworldly force. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks in the ancient hearth is lowered by 1. Okay. We haven't done a lot with sacrifice yet. So that's probably not a huge problem for us. Probably not on Pioneer difficulty. Under an open sky. Lack of shelter during such a malevolent storm is simply gross neglect of the villagers. So villagers with this effect have soaked clothes get a -5 penalty to their resolve. To prevent it, fulfill the following needs. Okay, so as long as everyone's housed, that's not a problem. So we'll have to keep on top of housing, but we've been doing that anyway. And then insatiable hunger. Working in this environment requires a lot of energy. Villagers have a higher chance of consuming twice the amount of food on each break, 10% for each hostility level. Active from hostility 4. Wow. Okay, so we gotta make sure everyone's housed, and during the storm, people might eat more food. What is restless spirit? We don't really know what restless spirits are. Okay, let's take a look at our starting location here. Oh man. Look at the cursed forest. That is so cool looking. That is such a cool opener. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot here. I don't want to do this. Yeah, that's a cool opener right there. Okay. So Pila says, yeah, I heard about Armored Core being infuriated. Yeah, it very much is. There's some serious rage. Reminds you of the Lost Woods. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Let's take a look at what we've got here. This should be a tree. So, a bare rotting tree infested with grubs. So we get extra wood, it looks like. We get wood plus 60% wood. We get a little bit of insects, plant fiber, and roots. Gathered via woodcutter's camp. Hostility and forest mysteries. I think we've read about this, but you start each settlement with a hostility of the forest at level 0. As your town grows, this hostility will slowly increase when you perform certain actions like discovering glades, welcoming new villagers, or assigning new woodcutters. Yeah. Some mysteries are generated at the start of each game, based on difficulty and biome. Each effect is only active during its season. Positive effects occur during drizzle, while negative ones are active during the storm. Yeah. Hailstorm can kill villagers, but if they have a home, they'll be safe. All right. Sacrificing. During especially hard times, you can sacrifice additional goods in the hearth to temporarily gain positive effects. Each fuel type grants different boons, like increasing your production speed, decreasing hostility, etc. Yeah, it consumes at a very high rate and might drain your storage very quickly. Let's actually take a quick look. Does it show hostility reduced by 50 if we burn wood? Hostility reduced by 80 if we burn coal. Blade event work speed increased by 25%. Oh, that's actually really good to know. So if we have a hostile glade event and it's like really bad, we can sacrifice marrow to speed up the work. And then oil, global production speed increased by 25%. Okay. Consumption control. Right, that's new. You can control what your villagers are allowed to eat and which needs they can fulfill using the consumption control panel. There, you can use the checkboxes assigned to each species and item to customize what's being consumed and what's forbidden. Villagers can get upset and suffer a resolve penalty if they're forbidden from consuming goods that are available in the settlement's warehouses. This penalty will be even higher if another species is allowed to consume said goods. Penalties vary between different types of resources. The only exception is raw food, which will never activate any penalties. So theoretically, we've got beavers and we've got lizards. We can say nobody can eat skewers, or we can say only lizards can eat skewers. Okay, pretty straightforward. Beavers are forbidden from doing anything. That's probably not a good idea. All right. Taking a look at what's on the map here, we have some clay and some vegetables, as well as we have a farming area here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fields. Probably want to get that up and running. Then we've got the clay and the vegetables. And then we've got some starter buildings as well. What is this? This is a smokehouse. So we can salvage this for bricks and pottery, or we can keep it up for jerky, pottery, and incense. Is that right? Incense from herbs, Or all this other crap we're getting from the trees, plus wood. Or coal. Okay. I think we probably want to salvage this. We're gonna have to wait until we can get planks and fabric up. Unless, do we have some to start with? We have none to start with. Okay. Over here, we have a tavern. We probably want to salvage that as well. And then this is a haunted rain mill. Glade event ruin. Interesting. This building is haunted by evil spirits. They're protecting it because it's one of a kind. It can be rebuilt or destroyed. So if we provide, what do we have? Do we have any of this? No. If we provide any of these materials, we can get the haunted rain mill. Produces flower scrolls and building materials. It has improved production. Okay, so we definitely want this. So if we cleanse it during the working effect, horrific phantoms appear before the villagers. Gets -3 to global resolve every 60 seconds. Active only when the glade event is being worked on. All right, so we got some cool stuff here in this new settlement. First thing we probably want to focus on is getting the smokehouse up so we can get some incense production going if we can find the materials for it. Yeah, we're going to want incense for sure. We want to get up a farm and then harvest these resources as well. So let's see, what can we build? We don't actually have a farm yet. We need a stonecutter's camp. We need a small forager's camp, and we definitely need a woodcutter's camp. So let's get that built first. Let's get the woodcutter's camp built up here and start clearing out space behind the hearth. And then let's look at our blueprints here. All right. Herb garden. We can produce roots and herbs from fields. We could also produce berries and plant fiber. I think we need herbs for incense, right? Maybe we build an herb garden. This is an advanced camp that can produce larger things. I think we're gonna need... Yeah, we need herbs to produce incense. And our only source of herbs, as far as I know... there could be a resource we could find, but it might be a better idea to build a farm for it. That's also going to produce roots, which I think could be used to make flour. I can't remember. I think this is the way to go. Now, there's no way to get berries or plant fiber though on this map, right? Yeah, well, no, there is a little bit of plant fiber, I guess, from the trees. There's no way to get berries here. What can we do with berries? Hold on. Nothing here. That's the tavern. If we salvage this... I mean, we could produce pigment out of berries if we find the right building for it. Berries. So it's an interesting question. Do I want like a permanent source of... I mean, I can't get berries any other way than the plantation, but probably trying to force them into this map is not a good idea. I think we're better off... Yeah, I think we're better off with the herb garden here. So we'll produce herbs and roots if we need them, but I think we'll go with that. Okay, second choice. Weaver, kiln, or carpenter. Huh. Ken thinks this looks kind of Lovecraftian. Yeah, this is a cursed area. All right, another interesting choice here. I could hold off on this. Coal bricks and jerky. I mean, a lumber mill would be better for planks. What can we use here? Like, we're not going to have any copper. We could use incense to produce luxury goods. We're going to have a reliable source of incense, so that's one thing. The kiln can turn wood into coal. We have clay for bricks. We have some insect sources. And there could be more. So we could produce jerky for the lizards. Or for trade. The kiln could be good there. Luxury goods could be good for trading. And then the weaver, we're not going to have any fabric, really. We've got like a little bit of this coming out of the trees. And I suppose we could find some more resource. What is this? We're not going to have any stones. So we're not going to be making any training gear. This stuff, trade goods, not so much. Okay, I'm kind of torn between the carpenter and the kiln. I guess I'll get the carpenter because early, we don't know if we're going to get the lumber mill. And having a way to produce planks is very handy. And then we've got the bakery, the provisioner, or the cookhouse. Pigment. I guess out of insects. We're going to have herbs, definitely. So we could produce skewers and biscuits. The provisioner could make flour. What can you make flour out of? Roots? Yeah, we probably need this. We need to guarantee we have a way to make flour. So I guess we go into the provisioner here. Okay, there is our blueprints chosen for early on here. We can't pick any orders yet. They haven't popped. We have to wait some time. So we're going to be building this woodcutter's camp first. And then we're going to be building our herb garden, our gathering thingamajigs. All right, let's go up to 3x speed here. We do need to absolutely have everyone housed before the first storm, which is going to come sooner than I'd like. So let's get our beavers in here cutting wood. I think we'll hold off on building the farm because we've already missed planting, right? So we'll do housing next. Actually, what do I need more? Vegetables for food? Yeah, let's get a harvesting camp going. Small foragers camp. Where am I going to have my path here? Here. Let's get the foragers camp going. What's that, a 2x2? That's fine like that. We'll get that crewed up, and then we'll get the housing started as well. And we'll actually overbuild housing just because we could get some newcomers, and we're going to want them to be able to be sheltered from the storm as well. All right. First cornerstone is available. Local taxes. Villagers are willing to give you their very last piece of amber just for a pint of decent ale. You need 20 amber for every 100 ale produced. We do have a tavern, so that could be really good for trading. And then fungal guide. Ancient mushroom farming techniques are described within. Mushroom production increases by +1 every 25 times it's produced. So more mushrooms. I'm trying to remember. Is there default mushrooms here? There are natural resources of mushrooms. Both of those are interesting. So we can either get more mushroom production, but we don't see any in our starting area, right? So this we know we're going to be getting into ale production because we have that tavern and the haunted rain mill. So I think we'll go local taxes, and then let's pick our first 3 orders here. Deliver 35 wood or sell goods worth at least 10 amber. Both of these have newcomers, and this one I think is easier to do, so let's pick that. Amber trade. Sell goods worth at least 8 amber. Deliver 4 amber. We get 2 newcomers and 6 tools. The other thing we could do is have at least 6 lizards. We only got 2 right now. Benefit would be a trapper's camp, +1 to leather production. This one's harder to control, and we need people early, so... Pila says, sushi and steak are my fave meals. What about you guys? I mean, I like steak too, but very, very few things beat a really, really good cheeseburger and french fries. I think that's probably my favorite. Tools are hard to come by, and we need more people early. So as much as I would like some of this... Yeah, this isn't even that good, really. The advanced camp is nice to have, but we're unlikely to find large and giant meat, insects, or eggs. Let's pick this one, the Amber Trade. And then, TikTok. Complete any 2 dangerous or forbidden glade events. Or complete any 2 glade events. So this one gives us +1 to copper ore production and 25 coal. Do we have the possibility of finding copper here? I guess we do. We have no idea where we might find it, but that could be good. We could get more copper. Or, this one we're more likely to complete. We get planks, tools, and people. Like, that's nice over the long run. But we don't know when we're going to get 2 dangerous or forbidden glade events, because glades, we have no idea which glades are which. And we need people, so I think we'll pick this one. All right, so we've got to deliver some wood, we've got to get a trader set up, and we got to get into some glades. Okay, so we've got housing for everybody, +3 to spare. We now need our builders to do something else. Let's see. We want to send somebody in to start harvesting food. We can send you for now. And then we want to get some clay up and running as well. Let's build... What does this need? A stonecutter's camp. All right, let's get that built. This is temporary, I think. So for now, do something like that. So what else do we need? We need a trader's camp. We need a makeshift posts for planks and stuff. We need the farm. Let's get the herb garden up and running. Let's get somebody collecting clay in here. And let's get started on the farm as well. Let's see. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So where do we want to stick the farm? In here, I guess. Or the herb garden, rather. We want, if possible, to cover all of the tiles. So how are we going to do that? We'd have to place it like here, which means carving out some of these. Let's see. Herb garden goes there, I guess. I can move it 1 closer. I guess we'll do it like that. And that's going to have to stay there, which means the path has to kind of snake around it. So this is going to be... No, this is going to butt up against some more stuff. So it's going to have to go around, I guess. Like if we carve out that, or people can go this way. Whatever, it's fine. What does this need? This needs planks. How are we gonna get planks built? I think we gotta go after... the crude workstation early here. Yeah, that's no good. I can't really... I gotta have a path through here, unfortunately, so... like that. That's gonna mean this is only 3 wide. So we'll put something else in here later. Alright, we're gonna need a makeshift post. No, a crude workstation, that's what we need. to get started on planks and stuff until we have better solutions later. Ken likes good sushi as well. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. What happened here? Value of goods sold. How do we have... Oh, we actually have to deliver the amber. Okay. We've just gotten into clearance. We definitely want this up and running before the next drizzle, if possible. That reminds me, I should also build the farm fields here. And this is going to be exclusively herbs. What do I have? I have 2 beavers and a lizard free. I could get started on another woodworkers camp to speed up this process. We're gonna have to go into a glade sooner or later. So it looks like our best bet is gonna be to kind of like go into these 3, I think, and kind of clear out all this space north of the hearth. So our village will kind of like expand up in here. Let's see. What just popped? Something happened. Yeah, we need somebody making planks.
Oh. Luda.
And we need fabric as well, and bricks and pipes and what have you. All right, I'm just going to leave everything on its default for now, and we'll let them get started. Just need 2 planks. He's making bricks. All right, he's making some planks. That's good. So as soon as he finishes, this can get built. All right, we're gonna be in time. We don't have any humans, unfortunately, for farms. But we should get some newcomers sooner or later. Space is really at a premium here. Let's get this one cleared out first. Looks like they're already doing it. I mean, at this point, all right, we're into storm now. So we have all these negative effects, right? Looming darkness, unearthly element. Everyone's housed, and they might eat more. I need you to build my my farm here. Okay, he's building it. Good. Okay, so now we got to make some decisions. We got 1 person in the stonecutters camp, 1 person in the foragers camp. I think we take these guys out of here for now. Although, what do we need for this? We need planks and fabric. Where's my building materials? I need 5 planks. So let me do that. Let me set a limit here. Set 5 planks. That's fine. Let me come over to crude workstation again and see. They're making bricks and planks. There's no way to make fabric right now. Where am I gonna get plant fiber from? I guess we get a teeny tiny bit from chopping down trees. We really need some more. Pila likes pepperoni pizza with extra cheese. Good to know. Yeah, fabric's gonna be a bottleneck for us. We're gonna need to trade for it, I think. All right, so we'll go up until the end of the season here. And then I've got to get farmers over here. All right, so where can I grab a farmer from? Crude workstation. We can take one person out of here. You can come out of there. Yeah, everybody else is employed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are the other 2? And then 2 freebies. All right, we got a farm. Gotta farm up these herbs. And so the other nice thing is at the start of the year, we'll get some newcomers. All right. So I'd love to get 3 humans to do farming and some other things. The tavern later. That'll give us 5 herbs, a copper bar, and 5 clay. I think that's the better choice. Let's accept that. Let's swap you guys in to be farmers. Okay, I feel much better about that. And everybody's housed. That's good. Let's check our cornerstone here. Crowded houses. All houses have room for 1 more villager. That's kind of interesting. Especially with space at a premium and the housing penalty. Or from the ashes. An odd talisman made from the talons of a phoenix. Gain 1 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous events or forbidden glade events. Except clone events spawned by fish caves and blood flowers. And we'll go for crowded houses here. Which means we now have space for 16 people out of our 12. All right, that's good. We need to get somebody back here in our crude thingamajig. Yeah, so fabric is a big problem for us. And we need to get a trading place up fast so we can buy some of it. We also need to start getting into glades for more space and resources. Oh, we can deliver... Yeah, let's go ahead and complete this. What's this going to give us? 2 more people? That's really helpful, actually. Let's deliver that. Who did we get? We got another human, and I think another lizard. So we got 4 people free right now. All right. So back behind here, we're going to need some sort of path. And then... let's see. Can I move this? Because this is 1, 2, 3 now, right? So 3 by 3 would be sort of perfect. I kind of need to move this somewhere. Where can I move it so that it's not... Can I move it there? Yeah, that'll work. And then we can put the trader... Is that a city building? Trading post. We can put the trading post right here. Okay. So we're going to need wood to build that, but that's fine. We'll cut down some more wood soon enough. We do have 4 builders. We'll keep working on paths here since they're free. Alright, this can move. We're low on fuel. Yeah, we're burning through coal. All right, I can't burn that much that much wood anytime soon again. What do I... Where are all my beavers right now? I can swap a beaver out at the hearth. So, okay, so it's interesting, actually. So lizards give +1 to global resolve. Beavers, fuel burns 20% longer. And humans, I never noticed this before. Impatience grows 25% slower. Really interesting. So we actually do need a beaver in there because we're low on fuel. Where do I have other beavers? The small foragers camp. You can swap out for humans, both of you. Or I don't need both of you. Crude workstation, you can swap out for a human. Or another lizard, maybe. Okay, that gives us 3 free beavers. So we could put together another camp in a minute when we get some more We get some more wood to build it. And we've got a new blueprint. So there's the small farm. That would let us grow grain for ale. We already sort of committed to building herbs on that one plot, but we might find another one. And having like a routine source of grain for ale. That's all going to tie into all the stuff we've got with the rain mill and the tavern. I think we have to pick this and consider looking for more fertile soil. Let me catch up with the chat here. Unity CEO got fired. Really? Oh, he got fired from EA for being too greedy, and now he's being too greedy at Unity. I understand. Okay. Well, this is a very challenging new map for us. Hopefully we'll gather enough wood quickly enough that we'll be able to resume catching up. Let's see, when is the trader coming? Okay, the trader's just gonna be here in a minute. Not that we have a little bit of amber to trade with her, actually, which is good. Oh, what all do we need, though? We need to sell 8 amber's worth of goods. I don't think we're going to do that on the first visit. We need fabric. That's what we need. We need fabric or plant fiber to make fabric. Yeah, space is very tight here. I agree. All right, we're gathering wood again. Once we get a little bit of a stockpile, I'm going to build a second trapper's camp here to keep chopping wood. We've got enough to work with now that we need to start really burning through this wood here and getting into these glades and doing these events. One other thing I'd love to be able to do is I'd love to be able to... Actually, let me do this now, because this could be a dangerous glade. So I'd love to be able to break into the glade when the trader is here, in case we need to trade for something to prevent some kind of horrible event, right? So let me cancel all of this. And then let's get just quickly into this glade right here. So something like that should cut directly into the glade. And then we can resume just hard chopping, hard clearing as much wood as we can. Let's see if they can get into this glade while the trader's here so we can see what's in here. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, orders are now available. Let's take a look here. Deliver wine and pottery. That seems unlikely. Beaver satisfaction. We already have 7 beavers. If we get one more, we can work on that. The reward is a lumber mill blueprint. Some pickled goods and that. Tools are nice, but I don't see how we're going to produce wine for delivery. Pottery's one thing, but I don't think we can do wine. So we'll go with beaver population. And then over here, satisfy the need for biscuits and build a human house. Build 6 human houses. Or deliver 50 roots. Get 5 beavers. Some ale. I think this one we're more likely to complete soon. Let's pick that one. And then let's check in with our trader. We need fabric. All right, she's got fabric. Very good. She's also got tools that we could use. What are her blueprints here? +2 to fabric production. So even if we make it in the crude warehouse, we can't afford it though. It's 17 amber. What else? She's got biscuit recipes. Can be produced from the kiln in the rain mill. Plantation. Yeah, all right. So what can we actually trade? What do we have? I can give up a couple of wildfire essences, I think. I can give up like 1 or 2 of those. We're not going to probably build more than 1 more hearth. What else can we give up? We're so strapped for everything. We can spend our amber because we're going to get more of it. Let's see what we can get for... Hang on, does she have plant fiber? No. Let's get like maybe 8 fabric, and then as many tools as we can afford, which is like I'd like at least 3. So we got to give her something else. Roots we're gonna need to deliver. We can spare some eggs maybe. We're not really using them for much. Okay. And then I'd like to get... Okay, so I'd like to trade that, and then I'd like to get more for my amber. So... Tools are the hardest to come by, but fabric is also pretty rough for us. Let's get two more tools. And let's get 8 more amber. Let's go up to 16. Rather, fabric. And then let's pay for the rest with that. And then auto dial this down. Okay, so we're going to trade 2 amber, 27 eggs, and 2 wildfire essence. Or, oh no, I need more tools. What did I do here? I wanted 6, I think. Let's fill in the rest of that amber. And I guess we need more eggs. All right, so we're going to get 16 fabric and 6 tools for 10 amber, 34 eggs, and 2 wildfire essence. All right, I'm glad she showed up. Let's get that going. We need to immediately start rebuilding this building, the smokehouse, to get the incense going. From our herbs, which are growing over here. We have 4 people free. Let's just throw some beavers in here for now to rebuild this. And let's investigate that. We'll use the incense to fix, yeah, the rain mill here, the haunted rain mill. And then we'll get some flour going, or maybe some ale. I can't remember. What does this make? Yeah, this makes flour, so we don't have a way to produce ale yet. Once they're done with this, we'll build that second, woodcutter's camp, because we are still low on fuel here. All right, let's speed up. Critics hate this game, but have you ever played Postal 2 or its 2 expansions? Critics hate Postal 2, but players always had fun with it. Postal Dev said, pirate our games until you have the money to buy them. And I love that attitude. Is it Postal 3 coming out? Or no, I'm thinking of something else. What's the bank robbers game? Okay. So, next drizzle, when we get 5 amber, we can complete that one. If we complete another Glade event, that would be good. Alright. We're still low on fuel. So, I want to get at least somebody started here working on something. We want to work on the incense. Yeah, we want to use herbs and I guess wood to produce incense. Let's get 1 person in here. I guess we want a lizard. And right now, I don't want to be spending any more wood on jerky. We don't have clay for that anyway. I'm going to turn these off. And we need 1... Let's see. Let's go to the crude workstation. Let's swap you out for a human. And let's put 1 lizard in here to make incense. As soon as our harvest comes in. We could be using roots or insects instead. I think early on we can use the insects. So we'll make 20 incense here until we run out of insects, it looks like. With that guy. Okay, all right, we got our first glade. This is, oh, what is this? We've got clay deposits, that's nice. A copper vein, and wandering merchant seer. Payday, yes, Pila, that's exactly what I meant. Payday 3 is coming out soon. That's not Postal. Ken Armstrong says Lies of P comes out tomorrow. Looks interesting. Which type of game is that? I can't remember. I've heard of it. Came out like 2 days ago. Was that an action game or an RPG or what is it? Anyway, let's check out this trader. So this guy's a wandering trader. Aloon Soulgazer, the seer. The blight might have taken my sight, but my journey's far from over. Take a look at what I've collected over the years. We have virtually nothing to trade him. But he's got fabric, copper, purging fire, sea marrow, incense, mushrooms, water skins, and amber. Oh man, look at this. +2 incense production. I would love to buy that, but we can't. Okay, we can't trade anything with him, unfortunately. But we do have a bunch of space here. We've got 4 small clay deposits, 2 copper veins. And he'll take off in a minute. He'll disappear forever, I guess. But there is 1 of 2 glade events completed. Oh, it's not discovering a glade. It's events. All right, so once this clay down here is used up, we can move that guy over here to start collecting clay up here. We could build a mine, theoretically, to harvest some copper. Did we get a cornerstone for that? No, we got the crowded houses. Local taxes. That's a biome effect. Yeah. We skipped over the one that would have given us extra copper production. Oh, well. You can't have everything, right? All right, let's see what else we can do. Let's get our second woodcutters camp going up here. And let's move this up here. And let's start cutting through towards this guy next. That seems fine. That should cut through. Get us another glade. Okay, we've just hit clearance, which means we're going to be harvesting these herbs, which is good. And that should produce more incense. Let's see, has he actually produced some? Do we have some incense yet? No, no goods. He's on his way here. He's going to get ingredients. So he's going to get insects probably, and wood. Yeah, wood's still a problem, but once we get this second camp up and running with the other 3 beavers, we should be okay. All right, let's get the beavers in here. We literally have no one to build right now. Everybody's employed, 0 free workers. So we just kind of got to let things run for a while now. Until we get into storm. And then the new year. Yeah, okay. Having 6 beavers chopping away is good. We're finally getting back on track with our wood stockpile here. And they're gonna get us into this glade pretty fast too. All right, let's see what we found. We've got 4 flax seeds. Awesome. That's plant fiber. We super needed that to produce cloth. 3 copper veins. 11 more fertile soil, and the ghost of a lost scout. This is actually fantastic. We can put a grain field up here with a small farm. We can get a mine on top of these 3 nodes producing copper, and we can get a harvester's camp up here to get us plant fiber for production of cloth, which we had to buy instead. And we've got this ghost of a lost scout. Let's see what this is about. How could I have gotten lost? Oh, something's not right here. You have to help me. All right, so we have 45 minutes to deal with this. A consequence is going to be scarlet tears. Pain and suffering speak through the phantoms of the past. Destroys all stored ale, coats, incense, training gear, wine, scrolls, and tea. Good God. Or vanishing. If the ghost's request is not met in time, it will simply vanish. So the requirements are goods and discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades within 180 seconds each. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Oh my God. The penalty is incredible. Destroys all stored ale, coats, incense, training gear, wine, scrolls, and tea. We've got 45 minutes to do it, but basically, like we can provide something here, sure, within 45 minutes. But doing this is really hard. Discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades within 180 seconds each. So we're gonna have to set up a lot of like We're going to have to set up a lot of glades for like one tree discovery, and then just pop them all until we find 2 dangerous ones just to deal with him. And then we also have to deal with those glades, whatever they would be. Whose idea was this anyway? Hey, this is your town, Ken. This is Armstrong, and this was named after you. What is the reward? A mysterious chest filled with treasure was left behind by a restless spirit as a token of appreciation. All right. Well, that discovery of that particular complication here in Armstrong seems like a good place to take a break. So there's 1 glade there, 1 glade here, 2 there, 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6, I guess. So we can, what we're going to have to do over the next 45 minutes is set up all of these glades for being 1 tree pops, and then do our best to kind of, and like cross our fingers and hope that we luck out and can get 2. It's not just the 2, it's 2 within 180 seconds, which is obnoxious. I might even have to build a 3rd woodcutter and space my guys out. Wow. You just made this the most interesting event. Let's get a nice screenshot of you. You're going to be a thumbnail here for tomorrow's stream. All right, Keela and Ken, thank you guys for being here. This game is really fun. It's really addictive, really interesting. Lots of interesting decisions to make and choices. Lots of like space management and resource management. It's really right up my alley for a city builder, which I haven't played in a long time. And I love the art style and the aesthetic. Plus, now we've got a little bit more challenge going, and things are definitely more difficult here in the Cursed Woods on Pioneer instead of Settler. Look at this, our impatience building up. We have problems, right? I guess next drizzle, we'll get enough amber to finish this one, which will give us 1 more reputation point and pull the impatience down. And we should be able to get some beavers then as well. Man, yeah, lots of moving parts in this game. Lots of fun. We do have a bunch of space here and up here. So if we can clear this guy out, we might just like, we might build another hearth up here. I don't know. There's lots of clay and resources around here that might be good to have. All right. That's going to be it for this time. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back. Let's see. Tomorrow's Monday. I have a dentist appointment in the morning, so I'm not sure when, but I will probably stream this sometime on Monday. So make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already to get the notification. Yeah, we'll probably stream tomorrow afternoon, which I think, Pila, you'll probably be asleep, but maybe Ken will show up, and you can always watch the VOD later. And then obviously we have Tuesday off. So sometime tomorrow, later in the afternoon, after I get to my dentist appointment in the morning, I'll be continuing my playthrough here of Against the Storm and this interesting new settlement of Armstrong, trying to complete it, or at least survive for a while. Until then, hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next time. Take care.